I wish I knew about this Firestick hack sooner because it's a huge time saver and it's so much better than Amazon's search feature. In no time at all, I found at least 14 excellent movies and 3 TV shows that you can stream for free instantly using this Plex search trick. This trick is centered around the Plex app for Fire Stick, so let's get started with that and install Plex on our Fire TV first. And the reason that we use Plex is because the 14 movies in this list are spread out across different streaming apps, and we're going to use Plex to help us with that. And by the way, if you live outside the US, or if you just want to stay safe and private, then just switch on the VPN like I am doing right now. If you don't know how to do that, look in the description. So basically, first we're just going to install Plex. That's super easy and it's free. And then from Plex, we are going to check out these 14 A-list Hollywood movies and 3 good or at least entertaining TV shows that you could watch now for free. So let's go ahead and do that right now. First, I'm just going to show you how to install Plex. So just make sure you're at the Fire Stick home screen. To install the Plex app, just hold down the Alexa voice button on the Fire Stick remote and say Plex. And then just press download. And then just go ahead and press open. Just wait for that to start up. And then just press skip sign up. And here we are at the Plex home screen. Okay, now let's check out the special search feature in Plex that basically gives you access to tons of free streaming options. So from the main menu of the Plex app, just go ahead and press on search. And from here, we could just go straight away and start searching, or we could go to this popular searches area. But I want to show you a trick before the trick, and that is to go to this settings icon right here at the top of the screen, select that, and then press use system keyboard. Check that box and then press the back button on the Fire TV remote. And now when you put the cursor in the search box in Plex, it opens the actual Fire TV keyboard. And what that means is that you can use the Alexa voice button in this keyboard, whereas you could not use it in the other setting keyboard. So this should make searching much easier for you. That way you don't have to type in every character. So for example, let's go ahead and hold down the Alexa voice button and say Blackhawk Down. And then let's just press next. And in the search results here, you can see that Blackhawk Down is the #1 result. Let's go ahead and press that to select that. And you can see we have a few options here. If you are outside the US, then this is what your screen is going to look like. And you're going to see that there's only a few streaming services available. Now I'm going to show you what the screen looks like if you are in the US or if you're using a VPN. I'm just going to quickly connect to our VPN just like this. And then I'm going to go back to Plex. I'm going to research for Blackhawk Down, select that. And now you can see this is what this screen looks like after we connect to the VPN. So the point is, if you use a VPN, you get access to way more streaming services. So look in the description of this video for the VPN that will do this for you. And then once you install that VPN app and connect to the VPN server, you should see your screen looking like this with all of these services available. So if you select that part of the screen that says watch from these locations, just make sure that part of the screen has that white rectangle around it. If you see that, just select that part of the screen with the center button on the Fire TV remote. And then you see it says find where to watch. What you want to do here is look at this list of services that you see on your screen, because all of these services let you watch this movie, but only one of them lets you watch it for free. All of the others, you have to buy the movie or rent the movie or subscribe to the service and pay money. But if you look right in the center of the screen, you'll see that Pluto TV will let you watch this movie totally free. And I know that it doesn't say free under Pluto TV, but it doesn't say buy or rent. There's just a blank space for some text, but they don't put the word free right there. And that's how you know it's free to stream. So that's kind of a little trick that I discovered. And what I found is that a lot of movies are actually offered on only one free streaming service, and they will be for purchase or rent on a bunch of other streaming services. So the point is, why pay for any streaming service at all if you could just find some movies you want to watch and then find a streaming service that has them for free, such as Blackhawk Down on Pluto TV. So let's do another example. I'm going to press the back button to go back, then I'm going to press back again, then I'm going to go to the search box to search. I'm going to press clear here to clear that search out, and then I'm just going to press the Alexa voice button and hold that down, and I'm going to say Despicable Me, and then I'm going to press next. And in these search results, I'm just going to go to Despicable Me 3 because I know that is free streaming right now. So I'm going to select Despicable Me 3. And then you can see down here where it says watch from these locations, just select that part of the screen and boom, there we go. So you can see at least 9 or 10 different services offer this movie or rent or purchase or subscription. But if you look at the third icon from the left, it's Freevee, which has just free content. And like I said before, if you look below the text Freevee, there's just a blank space there that does not say buy, rent, or subscription. So that means this movie is free to stream on Freevee. So at this point, I could actually just press and hold the voice button on the Fire TV remote and say Freevee. And that should launch the Freevee app on my Fire TV, or at least search for it. Now I can select the Freevee app, download, install this app, launch this app, just wait for it to load up, press OK, then go to the search area in the left, and then you can start to search for the movie that we found in Plex, which is Despicable Me 3. So I'm just going to start to type that, and then you can see there is Despicable Me 3 right there. So we can select that movie in Freevee, and then we can just play this movie instantly from here. And while we are looking at this screen, you can see that there's a related content area down here. So if you wanted to, you could select a different movie in this same Freevee app and then play this movie as well. So getting back to the search trick that I was showing you before in the Plex app, let's go back to the Plex app. And then from the Plex app, we're going to go to the search icon here to do our little search trick. I'm going to go to the search box, and then I'm just going to press and hold the Alexa voice button and say Beetlejuice, but I'm only going to say it one time. So I'm going to press next. I'm going to select Beetlejuice in the search results, and you can see the watch from these locations area. Select that, and boom, there we go. We have Tubi TV that lets you watch Beetlejuice totally for free. Awesome. There we go. So classic movie, comedy movie, that's definitely on my list. Okay, continuing on, let's go back to the search box, and this time let's search for Tropic Thunder. Press next, select that in the search results, and then press watch from these locations. And you can see Pluto TV has Tropic Thunder streaming for free. I was really happy to see this. This is one of my favorite comedy movies. If you haven't seen it, I strongly recommend that you watch that. It's pretty funny. All right, next, let's go to the search area. Press and hold that Alexa voice button and just say Cable Guy. And boom, in these search results, there is the Cable Guy. Let's see if that is streaming for free right now. Let's just press on that watch from these locations button. And you can see that Tubi TV has Cable Guy. So another good comedy movie, totally free. Okay, let's move on. So back to the search area, and now let's search for Mad Max. Press next. In the search results, let's select Mad Max Fury Road. Check out that watch from these locations area, and you can see Tubi TV has this streaming for free. So Mad Max Fury Road, streaming for free on Tubi TV. It's an excellent action movie. Check it out. Okay, next up in the list, Memento. All right, go ahead and press next. Go ahead and select Memento in the search results. And Plex itself has this movie streaming for free on demand. So when you see these options, free on demand and more ways to watch, you can just press free on demand and that will instantly start streaming in the Plex app. So that is a really awesome feature of the Plex app, is that it has its own library of free streaming content. And by the way, if we select more ways to watch, and then if we look at the watch from these locations area and select this box right here to see the other streaming services that offer this, you can see that this is also available for free on Kanopy and Pluto TV. So Pluto TV is just a straight up free streaming app. but Kanopy requires a US library card to use that service. So if you do have a library card, install Kanopy, check it out. But anyway, Memento available for free streaming on Plex itself, as well as Kanopy and the Roku Channel and Pluto TV. So multiple streaming services to watch Memento. All right, moving on, let's go back to our search area. Now let's press and hold the Alexa voice button and say Matchstick Men. Press next, select Matchstick Men down here. Press that watch from these locations area, and you can see Tubi TV and the Roku Channel have Matchstick Men streaming for free. So this is kind of an older movie. If I remember correctly, it has Nicolas Cage in it. I don't know, kind of a funny drifter type movie. So anyway, moving on, press and hold that Alexa voice button and just say The Departed. Press next and select that in these search results. Cool, so let's press watch from these locations. And this one, you can see that The Departed is available on this service called VIX. And I checked that out, and what it is a Spanish streaming app. So you can watch The Departed for free with the VIX app, but it's in Spanish. So if you want to practice your Spanish, or if you speak Spanish, if you understand Spanish and you just want to watch The Departed in Spanish, then you can install the VIX app and just watch The Departed for free. All right, moving on, let's go back to our search area in the Plex app, and let's just say Apollo 18. Let's go ahead and select this in the search results. And you can see once again, this is another movie that is streaming for free on Plex. So super easy to watch this movie for free with that free Plex on-demand streaming. And in addition to that, we have more ways to watch Apollo 18. Actually, many ways to watch this movie. So if you select this button, we can watch it on the Roku Channel, Pluto TV, Tubi TV. So this is not necessarily a critically acclaimed movie or anything like that, but it is an entertaining little kind of creepy, horror, scary kind of movie. All right, so moving on, let's go back to our search area and search for Cloverfield. So let's press next and let's look at the search results. So these are some of my favorite horror movies. And I checked it out. It didn't look to me like Cloverfield was streaming on any free services. But if we go to 10 Cloverfield Lane and then select watch from these locations, you can see it's available on Pluto TV streaming for free. So I didn't necessarily get the exact movie that I was looking for, but I got a related movie. All right, so moving on, let's go to the next movie in this list. And that next movie is Nightcrawler. And let's just go ahead and search for that and select that in the search results here. And you can see this movie is also streaming for free on Plex. And it looks like it's probably available for free streaming on other services as well. So that's a pretty good movie. It's got Jake Gyllenhaal. It's just kind of a creepy, interesting, entertaining movie. All right, last but not least, this is a kind of funny movie that I wanted to add in here, Elvira. And if you select this movie that says Elvira, Mistress of the Dark, made in 1988, you can see this is streaming for free on Plex, and there are more ways to watch this. But I just kind of wanted to add this movie to the list. I just saw that this was streaming for free, and I thought it was kind of funny to add to the list. This is a movie I watched when I was a kid. You can see that this is available on the Roku Channel, Pluto TV, Tubi TV, totally for free. Elvira, good stuff, classic movie type stuff. All right, so I think that finishes up the movies that I wanted to show you that you can stream for free. Now let's take a look at the TV shows that I found. All right, number one is SNL. So let's just go to our search area here and let's just say Saturday Night Live. Go ahead and search for that. And in the top results here, let's go ahead and select Saturday Night Live, that first result. Then let's select watch from these locations. And you can see that the Roku Channel has this streaming for free. By the way, when you see Peacock, the last time I checked, there was some kind of gateway or extra step or sign up required for Peacock, and so I didn't use it. So if you want, you can just ignore that Peacock right there and just stick with the Roku Channel. So anyway, SNL, Saturday Night Live, streaming for free on the Roku Channel. So you might as well install the Roku Channel app, open that app, search for SNL, and start streaming SNL instantly for free. Cool, let's go back to the search area and just say Kids in the Hall. Go ahead and press next, and in the search results, select that first option there. And you can see this is streaming for free on Plex, and there are more ways to watch Kids in the Hall as well. This is just a funny, kooky sketch comedy show from the 90s that you've probably heard of. Once again, I watched this show as a kid, so it's cool to see that this is free on Freevee. So you can get Freevee and watch Kids in the Hall for free. All right, moving on to the third and last show that I wanted to show you, and that show is Weeds. So let's take a look at Weeds. Let's select that first option there under top results. Let's go down to watch from these locations. You can see this is streaming for free on Freevee and the Roku Channel. Cool. So if you wanted to watch that funny show, you could watch that show. All right, so now let's take a look at the related content area that is pretty useful. So if you're looking at a TV show or a movie in Plex, just go ahead and press the down button until we get to this area that says similar titles. And this is pretty good at recommending other shows that are similar to this show. So let's say that Weeds was not free streaming on any services. If you still wanted to watch a funny show that was probably kind of like this show that probably is streaming for free on some other service, you could just press the down button to get to that similar titles area, or you could go down, keep on going down to see what other recommendations are down here. And you could just select a movie, such as Red Dragon, for example. And it doesn't look like this is streaming for free on any other services, but I could just continue on and keep on looking at related content. This does a pretty good job of recommending similar shows and movies. So for example, if you wanted to select this movie right here, Shrink, which is actually a pretty good movie, you could just press play and start watching this movie instantly. And once again, you could keep going down the rabbit hole and go down, press down until you get to the area that says similar titles in free to watch, and just find another movie that you'd want to watch. And once again, select a movie and press play. So that is a cool way to find new movies and TV shows to watch that are just free in the Plex app. Take a look at yet another way to find good stuff that's free to watch. So still within the Plex app, let's go to the search area, and in the search area, without going to the search box, just press the down button on the Fire TV remote until you get to that popular searches on Plex area. As you might have guessed, this is the stuff that people have searched for most, and it's for a good reason, because maybe they knew it's totally free to stream or something such as Nightcrawler. So if you select Nightcrawler from this area, you can see that this movie is totally free to stream on Plex. So I'm going to go back and continue exploring this popular searches on Plex area. I'm going to check out that next movie in the list, The Killer. And it looks like that is on Netflix, but it's not free anywhere else. All right, here's one more way to find good free stuff on Plex. So in the Plex app, just press home from the main menu. So make sure home is selected, and then you should see Plex Picks as the heading of this area here. So it says Plex Picks. Just go ahead and select Collateral if you see that, or you can just search for Collateral in the Plex app. Select this movie, and then you can see this is free to stream on Plex right now. Cool. Let's go back to the Plex Picks area, and you can see that all of these movies are actually free to stream on Plex. All the movies that are in this Plex Picks area, and I'm super excited to see that actually, because there's some really good movies in here, like The Imitation Game and Dread, which is actually one of my favorite sci-fi kind of futuristic dystopian action movies. So that's really cool to see. And it's just kind of amazing how much free good stuff there is in here. So I hope you retain some of that information, but the idea is use Plex as your gateway to all the best free streaming content that is available on the Fire TV, and make good use of that search area. And don't forget to go to the settings button in the search area and make sure to use that system keyboard so that you can use the Alexa voice button in the search area. Cable guy. And then don't forget that once you are viewing a movie or TV show, just press that watch from these locations button and look for one of these services that does not say buy, rent, or subscription. Let me know if you found some good movies that I didn't list in this video. Just let me know. Just say in the comments what movies you found are streaming for free, and just let us know what service it's available on too, and we can just make a big list of movies that are available for free. So I hope you liked this video. If you found this useful, then please, please, please press that like button, press subscribe, because I'm going to continue to make more videos. So stay updated and stream as much as you can for free. You can cancel Netflix. Go ahead and cancel that, because there's so much good free stuff out there. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed the video. Smash that like button, subscribe, and stream on.